Lord.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
Shut up, Todd. Don't use that your head.
Oh, somebody about to get taken out.
To his running back. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Second and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Watson on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Toe tap, baby.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Powell. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. The man has got it, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They'll run. This is Powell. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0.
Oh, I don't know, bro, but I got some shit like I heard it for like 100,000. I know that's fucking good.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Powell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Dumps off to Powell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st.
Get whatever they
Nice
gave.
nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm use the backs out of the backfield because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down.
I hate when this shit is. Why is this?
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. James has got it. Complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13 yards on his 1st catch. It's a 1st down as well.
I got a new it's a real drive.
I got
like
3 of them bitches.
Watson looks to throw again. Flush, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Deshaun Watson with touchdown number 7 on the year. As the Bears push further out in front.
You just let that little wide open.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
This nigga gonna sell that bitch and find out it was the most exclusive call in the
That
game.
false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Well,
they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff working right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
The guy who's just doing the check?
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
50, plant. Tackle. Go. Ready.
2nd and 14. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
Hey,
running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. He stopped that one behind the line.
Yeah, I'm like, this nigga laughing and don't even know he's laughing.
Losing yardage back to the 15. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit, a great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It was picked up by the Bears. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now it's your turn.
Oh, my God. So that really screwed that one up.
Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his first touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First down, Vikings. 90 Wolf. Come on. Run. Hey, R7.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Going to give this time to the tailback.
Oh, my God.
This is picked up by the Bears. And now look at him go.
Man, every time we get a drive 30, going, man.
20, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Niggas been left 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm like, niggas left when BK left.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Let's go now. 30 base.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh, listen to that nigga, man.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter gains turn into...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The open man is Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I just got a gun with an underarm going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Let's go.
Now they try the right side here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to.
That nigga was watching Jackie Chan
and pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
guy. You know, that's how they run those
back with one complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
You what, powers, nigga?
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Got it. 50, Mike, 50. Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyler Conklin in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half.
You give me grief,
and
nigga.
The kick makes it
nah,
through.
you give me grief when I fuck
in
up.
as
Fuck
well.
you.
It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Hey, this shit crazy, but I dig it though. So I was reading this article that
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be
made. They're going to change his damn name.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Watson. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down and run with Cohen. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Getting my ass kicked by Ray.
Yeah, nice getting his ass kicked by Ray.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Kale's watching the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Who else got access to add people?
Good head of steam going.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A 3rd down gain of 19.
One thing I can say pretty
safely,
you got
that route is not called
if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Ready. 50, plant.
Hey, it's just like real life, Adam. It's just like real life. Niggas get too much pride, man.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line.
Imagine,
nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Check 31, check 30, 61. Matchbox lights. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Every team we ever talk to
First
continues to run the ball
we
in the
don't
game,
even
even when they
run with
haven't had much
niggas that
success.
have
All
made
talks
it.
about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that.
You can't kick niggas out the truth
into something a little more advantageous.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Is this the password for your banking account, bro? I see it for the win.
And off he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10.
God damn, man. You can't go.
6 for a Bears touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6.
Oh, yeah, I think that on the wild
now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to
you
take
thought this
advantage
nigga was
of it.
texting T-Phone?
Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, if you click on the nigga name in your phone, you can actually message him on there.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Roquan Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I ain't never had my shit jumping more than when I orbiter strike the nigga. And then next thing I know, I get like fucking 7, 8 messages from niggas in the lobby.
The offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here in midfield. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Khalil Mack in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the 2nd and 20. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability. Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Yeah, because I know everybody going to be in the office enough. See, I know everybody be right there in the office. They're going to keep coming through the office. On that vacancy, yeah. At the line, he's inside the building office all the time. Offense.
And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
I'll be in the bathroom low-key late on the
2015 season. I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them,
I got that 100 round too.
Like I be switching the player, and the nigga be already trying to switch the ball or something.
And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They run with Powell. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and
avoids the turnover. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. Fuck you been?
I was ordering some coney. No, double bacon cheeseburger, deluxe, chili and cheese on the fries.
They're looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
No bacon in the fries, just chili and cheese.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On play action, they'll throw. Going deep for Diggs. And that'll be incomplete.
This nigga
good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Another incompletion.
I hate
it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Let me get this free spin. I'll take that. What's this, a Porsche SUV they got up here?
Here we go, set, 8,
Rims is whack, but hey, Rim. Put that bitch on dub.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I got that bitch on
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been
so when I get 3 in a row, you
seen as a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
I still got my
front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Oh, come on, bro. I tried to win and they wouldn't let my dude take off.
Back at the 47-yard line, Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That's drag. I'm sorry.
You bitch ass.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Push him back. Check it back. You draw Porker. Go.
So you know. Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Get it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I'm out of check. Oh, I got that. I got heavy and super heavy.
So the Vikings in possession of football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Oh, man, that's supposed to be a kill, man.
To throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Yeah, I think I'm about to trade Diggs, Carter.
In our final quarter of play.
You say what?
I said, this nigga pissing me off. Have you seen how many drops he had this game?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Which way is this one here now?
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Oh.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
The other one, we ended up going out guns blazing anyway, remember?
Set up a 2nd and 7.
It always ends up going back to, fuck it, let's do this.
This nigga Smoke got his bus
carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Always blame the Smoke.
Again, it's Jones. Jones hit, and the ball's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Look at Kale's trade Diggs, you say.
Never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble.
Look, I was trying to get that. You know, that was me,
how
too.
much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it,
talk about it all the time. You would think
no one would ever turn it over.
Gotta get him the Evans and
Pressure,
right,
he'll go down. sacked back at the 30.
What you talking, Kels?
Roquan Smith.
A pair of sweaty gym socks is all he gonna give you.
Make me an offer, Kels.
Sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. It's caught. Smith.
He'll give you 2 7th-round
picks. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop.
I said make me an offer, not be stupid, Smoke.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Topper! You got tight. You got tight right there. Let go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle
wild.
Another way.
That was wild.
That's the 20-yard line. Another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
It's all bad.
Go, AT Gators.
My punk ass offense didn't get to playing into the 2nd half. Niggas just took the whole 1st half off.
But Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves